Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Saurfang, who might as well just be renamed 9 Armor. Because let's be honest, when you don't get good heroes, oftentimes you're just looking at that armor tier and saying which of these is the biggest number. Because when you take higher armor heroes, you get easier quests. Easier quests to get online means you recover the game quicker, and you can just win the game off of quests. It's a great secondary condition in this game to be able to play into. And when we get this game going, we realize very quickly it's going to be the most complained about thing in this meta. It's a leapfrogger's game. There's leapers all over the place. And when Stolen Gold and Parasol are in this game, it's never been easier to get online with froggers. You can't beat them by outscaling them. You can't beat them by poisoning them. You pretty much have to counterplay the combo and stop it from going off. And we get to get very creative on how to do that. Real quick break to say this video is sponsored by Firestone. You guys may have noticed that I have recently switched over on the stream and on these videos to the Firestone deck tracker, part of the Overwolf package. Firestone offers a variety of super helpful features such as hero stats right at the hero selection, in-game visuals for banned tribes, and minion lists for each tavern tier. Additionally, the application keeps turn-to-turn stats for each player in the lobby, including leveling curves, recent triples, previous board states, and health totals per turn. Finally, super helpful simulators included, which allows you to test changes in positioning and unit choices against any and all of your opponents over the course of a game. Overall, it's a super helpful package allowing anybody from beginners to experts to improve their play in Battlegrounds. You can download Firestone for free by clicking the link in the description below. Quests. Alright, these are not easy quests. They better be good rewards. They are not good rewards. Holy fuck. Why do we have 10 armor and this happens to us? Buy 8 minions for Evil Twin. Could take Demon Mech, go for Menagerie Mayhem. It's a mech lobby. We can probably try to play Evil Twin. Like, it's nice with our hero power a little bit. But, like, once again, these are just not good minions. Evil Twin, go mech boars! Right, he went 3 aggressively, which was nice. Has Stolen Gold. I think we're just going to commit our blood gems and we're going to play for some level of tempo. See, you get it now? Bruh. That's like 50% of games. You named like 2 tribes out of the 5 that are in the game. Of course we're gonna go that direction most of the time. These are not demons. Where are my demons? One of these days, Bob. One of these days. This isn't bad. We could have taken a lot more damage here. Like, he's taking greed things. There's no tempo here at all. Which is fantastic. You know, that ain't the hit, but it's okay. That's okay. Could have gone the other way. To the right. And we get the tie. Still. 7 damage here is pretty decent. These still are not demons. Alright, game. Alright, well. You can go to hell. Literally, was it 6 boards? 0 demons? This is where we are? 6 boards? 7 boards? Somewhere in that ballpark? I'm gonna hold the blood gems to force whatever thing we're duping. I'm a little surprised that we're not taking damage here. He stayed down on 3, and we're equivalent with the George. That's awesome. I'll take that one any day of the week. Alright, well, we get the tie. Still fine. Not taking damage here is good. Yo, what's good, Harain? How's life? Alright, game. Haha, game. Haha. Take a 5? I mean, we could just take a 5. If we get like a mech roll or something, we have our direction. That's probably the play. On the other hand, I really like this Tough Tusk. Agamagan's a lot of stats. Lightfang's decent stats, but Agamagan's a ton of stats. Big Baby Crush, let's go! You ever consider triple selling for the Tough Tusk? It's not like we can complete the quest this turn. We start putting blood gems on it, then we can dupe it. Yeah. Good job, Muck. You were very useful to me. Thank you for that. Have you considered just rolling the demons, Bofur? Yeah, just no demons, sold it back 3 turns later. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Apparently not. Yo, Hanny Burger with the 7 months. Zyrus? Did I get you before with the 11 months? I can't remember. I have a terrible memory. Yo, we not taking damage. Regardless, Zyrus, thank you for the 11 months as well. Hanny Burger with the 7 months. Never get rid of you. You can take a poison. Is it ever going to be the poison here? Yeah, probably. Don't really care about giving this thing attack. We have 1 floating gold, so we go next board. You can take a couple blood gems. All right. We've been in worse positions. Evil Twin is online. It's going to dupe the Tough Tusk with 15 health. Bannerbore, Tough Tusk. I'm going to view Agamagan as pseudo-permanent, and I'm going to view Honcho, obviously poison, as pseudo-permanent. Buff the Murloc. Yeah, I mean, we can give this thing some health so it doesn't get killed by poison in the long run. We just kind of have to do that at some point. You could argue the play is just do it now. And we should be able to get some Gem Splitter gems to bring this up with like 1 gem on it. I don't really want to give it a 4/4 buff. A 2/2 is pretty good. 4/4, a little overkill. Mustache time! You ready for your okay, sure, yeah, naturally. Just snipe it. It's cool. I didn't want it. I didn't want it at all. I didn't want that scaling. That would be too good here, Bob. Scaling unit? Not in my game. Fuck it. Alright, we really want a mech roll as our direction in this game. We could also just push this button once and level. I think that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna go look for something. That's a playable card. Look at this board. It's a lot of resources committed into a cleave. The fact that we have Evil Twin is the only reason that it is tempting. But it's not going to dupe this thing until we get to a point where we get a Necrolite anyway. So we got to be a little bit careful about that. I'm going to hold this till we get a permanent minion here. Stolen gold, better than not stolen gold. Nothing new here. Turns out the card is completely busted. Great breakpoints for us, though. Naturally. Why wouldn't you? Oh, at least we got rid of one of the mama bears. That's cool. Cheaper than our thing and better than our thing. Crazy. Seems reasonable. I don't know. I kind of like the deflectos over the cleave here. Pass. The taunt isn't terrible. Oh my lord. Look at it. Look at it, chat. Aren't you glad you didn't take the cleave? Aren't you glad you didn't take the cleave right now? Oh well. Ah, it's gorgeous. Ever way to turn the hero power of the mackerel? Nah, definitely not. Like, why delay being way stronger when you could just get magnetic or whatever and put it on it or whatever it's going to be? Like, we're a module away from being ridiculously strong. Good. Good, little mackerels. Not even little mackerels. Gigantic ass mackerels. Obliterate. Good. Yeah, the reason we don't take the cleave is because you can play into Divine Shield synergy in this lobby very well. Double cleave is good, but you have to have exactly that. And we don't have a good way of getting to double cleave even quickly because we still have a big minion on the board. Alright, we can either go up. Nah. The poison's not bad. Problem is it's a beast game. Divine Shield mech game, beast game. Like, there's only one person the poison's good against. Yup. I like you. We need another mackerel? We do need another mackerel. That would be like the best hit in the game. These aren't hits. These are ass. The rolls are such high value right now for exactly what you're saying. Alright, well, two of them are definitely going here. Question is, do you want to put another Divine Shield on the board? The only reason we want to put this gem here is so that you have the extra Divine Shield to reset the mech rolls. If you think you're invincible for the turn, which we did last turn, then you don't need to use the gem there, because you just take permanent stats away from the mech roll and put them on the Tough Tusk instead. I don't think we're invincible here. Now this guy's showing 15 damage multiple times. Get the gem splitter or gems back from the gem splitter, yeah, but you need a gem splitter or whatever you want to call it, a necrolite. Yeah, big cleave. It's kind of what we expected. It's not the hit I want at all. Alright, that was a pretty good hit though. Don't you do this to me. He didn't do this to me. I think you're like 95% invincible. Yeah, 15 damage both times, Evil Twin. Big board showing Beast. Doesn't feel invincible. We can just go up. So much magnetic, man. You could put a Divine Shield or a Death Rattle on the Deflectobot. I just don't value that very highly. We just want another mech roll. Nope. And playing into something like Evil Twin is doable. This game, it was just a cheap enough quest that it made it viable in a mech lobby. In a mech lobby with mech rolls, you can win. Last game, obviously, was a Anima Bribe game. Very similar scenario. Yeah, like, look at this board. Weak and pathetic. Weak and pathetic. Pathetic. Terrible opening hits. Weak and pathetic. Yes, I don't want blood gems or anything either. It's cool. No, it's great game. Ah, I thought he was just going to snipe this one too. Yo, he's going to live. Alright, maybe not. If he hit any of those hits at the Microbot, he lives at 12. This piece of shit. I missed the Hobby Legends. What did you place? 69th. Nice. Thanks, guys. Pass. Meh. Yeah. Yeah, that one. Yeah. That's the card we've been looking for. Got a bit of a leapers problem, but you know. Unfortunately, that is the way it is in this game. Rock, paper, scissors. We happen to be on the losing side of. Stolen Gold board, shockingly winning so many lobbies on ladder. Stolen Gold is so fast. Imagine being Galakron, not even losing mid-game rounds, dropping to 36 and just having a comp immediately. Like, if this is a game that has, you know, Murloc and whatever else, where people play in the stats, like, this is a nasty board state. It's just not good against Leapers. Oh, look. All you need to do is find one copy of a 5-star. I guess he only has one Death Rattle right now. Like, he's beatable because he only has one Sewer Rat. If he would have had another Sewer Rat on this board, we can't beat him. So basically what we're saying is we have to play the game and somehow he have not hit a single Sewer Rat for the rest of the game. He's almost there already. It was the better damage. Feel like they should do something about Stolen Gold and Beast comps? Kinda. It's not like it's not like there were any players that won any games in Lobby Legends with Leapfroggers. The problem is the ladder is really greedy, and Leapfroggers is great in the greed meta. So, like, it should theoretically even itself out if people play optimally. The problem is that people don't play optimally. But there is not enough. Yeah, rock, paper, leapers. Yeah, there isn't enough rock around the paper and scissors compositions. And you end up with paper always losing to scissors. And then people complain that scissors is OP and refuse to play rock. Ever try to zap him? He's just easily protects from Zap. I think our better bet is to get into Baron. Or get a cleave. Like, double cleave is a way of beating him. There's the Baron. We'd have to get ghouls. And I think it's cleave is the way to play this. It was cleave all along? Nah. You would have like a, you know, a medium-sized cleave. Don't get me wrong, we want to cleave now against this board. But a medium-sized cleave isn't a good way of playing this lobby. Good. You can see his problem. Would be the same problem that we would have in this kind of game. Like, he had a good board for cleave. Just cleave isn't good here. Those aren't the hits. That's not the hit. I mean, at least there's that, but like, holy shit. We sure do make this game look hard. I guess it gives us another turn to go find cleave, right? Because we don't kill him. Maybe you should remove Leapfrogger? No, they just need to make Stolen Gold harder to get online. Like, Stolen Gold needs to be the speed of, like, Evil Twin, or at least, like, or like Anima Bribe. It is way better than those, and it's, like, super cheap. We can just play Big Zap. And just hope he doesn't have it. Since we have 2 turns here, I'm going to go up. We found Cleave. It also opens up the opportunity to get the second Cleave, because we have Mech Cleave on 6. We got real lucky on the first hit here. You want a hero power for 16 attack on the Cleave? Should be pretty irrelevant. Because this is going to be huge anyway. We're not playing it this turn. Bigger number equals better? You're not wrong. Are we still playing double cleave, or are we still playing double mech roll and playing 1 cleave? It's probably double cleave. You also could argue that the play is literally 2 minion Andy. Foe Reapers. Because that means every one of your attacks is a cleave. And we will one-shot this guy. Potentially. We also could play small taunt. Double cleave, 3 minion Andy. What are we at? 120, 120 on the Foe Reapers? Toki's double cleave, possible she wins. Yeah, I mean, if she stays double cleave, we stay mech rolls. We don't play cleave. We're taking the cleave to beat this guy. It's going to be really annoying if the Toki wins and doesn't kill the Galakron, though. Because we have to commit one direction or the other one to beat them. And one of them is good against the last guy, and one's bad. Oh, well, good and bad against each of them. Nah. Nah, bruh. I'm not hero powering this. No. Oh, am I insane to do 2 units here? I don't think I'm insane to do 2 units here. That just having the cleaves go off repeatedly is way better. Could have taken the gems off the second one, knowing I had the second Necrolite here. Voidlord's cute. Alright. And so the game ends. With 2 minions on the board. Why do this? Forces him to go first into the module. He does not get the Leapfrogger to die. We attack with Foe Reaper 1. He kills the module. We attack with Foe Reaper 2. We quite literally are making it so every one of our attacks is a cleave. Any other attack that we do into this Leapfrogger comp just lets him get more shit. Do you have enough damage? If both Foe Reapers live, we kill him. He's at 18. He can pivot to beat this? Possibly. Leroy's can beat you. Coin flip to kill him! Like, we have to be a lower percent to win. That's the bad hit. On the other hand, there weren't that many leaps here. Lower percent to win if we keep more minions on the board. Boo. Unfortunately, he wins. He got the 40%er. Because any other attack that's after these guys now just lets him get more Leapfrogger procs. Savjz. Yeah, we don't die. We go again. Seriously, though. Savjz, man. Like, these hits cannot be worse. Again! But yeah, if you leave anything else on that board, then you have to attack with like 1/1s and shit, and the Macaws just keep spawning extra stats on the board. Ghoul's good. Obviously, we need to find it, but Ghoul is good against that board state. Those were not the hits. It really just came down to one thing. Zap's good, too. We just want to be able to get rid of the little rats. It should be irrelevant how much attack it has, but it's only 1 gold. Still 1 gold. We could find Ghoul. That would be playable. Nah. This looks awful memey to me, Bofur. It's not memey. This is the correct play. Like, just because it's something you wouldn't do doesn't mean it's a meme. This was the correct play against a Leapfrogger comp like this. Playing minions that drop 1/1s is not the answer. We need to play into Ghoul Baron, or we need to play into Big Cleave. Too bad we can't get Wind Fury here. Mm-hmm. 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 See ya, buddy. obliterated. But yeah, every attack being a cleave against Elite Frogger is a nightmare to deal with. We can't play into Wind Fury because there's no Naga in the lobby. So we just play Little Taunt. We make it so that he can't play into his Elite Frogger on the opening hit. And then just cleave. If we could have killed both rats, or at least killed like the Reborn rat, it would have been better on the opening hit there. Zap's just not a great counter to that board. Cleave it! Yeah, what about the final board just being Zap and Big Cleave? Chuckle, chuckle. 2 games, 2 wins. Let's go.